Hi everyone. Samad from Chicago. No, no, okay. I'm actually right now in my apartment, and I still remember the promise I made that I will film the story and tell you guys what happened. Hold on, I'm smoking. What happened in Kenya and my kidnap story. So the story begins. So after the conference, we went to Safari. It was an amazing experience. Safari was out of control. But in the way there, we had a crazy driver. His name is Tony. So Tony was driving like crazy, and you guys know like how the roads are out of control in Kenya. So they drive on the other side of the road, so it was like crazy already just looking at it that way. Plus, having a crazy driver did not help. So we go there. There was a problem with the car. The car was always overheated. So we would have to stop every like 30 minutes or so to fill the radiator with water. But that asshole Tony will get the water from like the dumpsters around the street. Maybe like we were going safari, so they're like waters where elephant peed in it, fucking tiger died there. We have no idea what is in that water, but he would go and bring that water. The water was so like when he bring it is so brown, it's like ridiculous. Are you still with me? Yeah. Okay. Good. So we went there. The first day it took us like I don't know. It's supposed to take us like 5 hours. Took us like 8 hours to get there. We went to the camp. It was amazing camp, amazing safari atmosphere, and we were staying with they were like the indigenous people that were taking care of us. So it was really nice. We had pump fire. We were jumping like crazy around the pump fire. It was insane. It was really good time. But oh, and I saw a lion like hunting and like eating with his family. It was so cool. Anyway, back to the story. So on the way back, we would also stop every 20 minutes to fill up the water with the radiator to fill up the radiator with water. Water is dirty. So after 2 hours of driving, we were really tired, and we decided to stop by a restaurant to eat before heading back to Nairobi. We stopped in the restaurant. We went to eat. Tony, our bus driver, decided to go fix the car on the other side of town. And we asked him how long would that take. He said about like an hour. We're like, okay, cool. So we go eat, and we're like wrapping out all like lunch and stuff. The food was amazing. It was really good food. Actually, weird. We ate Indian food in Africa. How weird is that? Anyway, we go outside looking for Tony, but he wasn't there. So we go ask around, and they said we don't know. We'll wait for him. We tried to get hold of him, but he doesn't have cell phone, so we had to wait. So we decided to go back to the restaurant and wait. So we waited 30 minutes, go back outside again, nobody's there. Wait for other hour, nobody's there. We go like 30 minutes later, nobody's there. So we're like, what the fuck is going on in here? Like, holy shit. So we decided to just chill in the restaurant. When Tony comes, he will find us. So Tony came. No, Tony didn't came. So we sat and we sat in the restaurant, and we were just waiting and waiting and waiting till a random African guy came to us and said, "Hey guys," or like, "Hey," he said, "Were you guys in Safari last night?" Like, yeah, we were in Safari. How do you know that? He was like, "Oh, I saw you last night in Safari." We're like, okay. And then he said, "Your bus driver passed out in the middle of the street over there, and if you come, I could take you there." And we are like, "Holy shit, we don't know who the fuck are you to like take us like that." We were like, he was like, "You know what? I'm only doing this because I know the driver and I know you guys, so I'm just doing you guys a favor." We're like, holy shit, who is going out of the group that we were in? Like, who's going? Because it was really scary just to go with this random guy. So this everyone was like, yeah, come on, you have to go because I was the closest driver. So I was like, fuck that shit. I'm not going by myself. I don't want to die. And then this other Brazilian guy said, all right, I'll go with you. So we go to the car. We saw our car in the middle of the street. There's nobody there. And we're like, oh my god, our shit, our stuff, our luggage in the bus. So we need to like take care of them. But as soon as I got out of the bus, bunch of Africans took me, put me in a motorcycle, and drove away. And I was like, hey guys, like where I'm going. The guy didn't speak English, and actually that asshole, he has only 2 teeth. One here and one here. It was really, really scary just like talking to him. Anyway, so yeah, in a motorcycle. So we drove on the street, and then no, the other guy stayed in the bus. So they took me without telling me anything. So they took me to the street, on the street, and then we turned right to a side like road, where it's like there's no road. There's like it's dusty. It's like just like dust. Like we were just driving through the dust, and there were people literally like dying. There were people like literally like on the side of the street. People are like really, really sick. People are hungry. And that time I was praying, like I want them to kill me, but I don't want them to cut off my arm and leave me like that. Like I was scared, like to death. I was like, holy shit, I'm gonna die. So we drive through this, and everything went so slowly in my life. So I would see like everything moving in a really slow pace, and I was really, really scared. And I look around and see all these people, and I was thinking like, how the fuck are they gonna tell my mom like I died? How the fuck they gonna like tell like my family or everyone else like something happened to me? I was really, really scared. So we were like that when they say before you die you'll have like a flashlight of your life. No, they're lying. You don't have that. You only have flashlight with the people you love and the people you care about. And I was really scared at that moment. Like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? So we stopped by a pharmacy. And I was, oh my, this is like good stuff. So they give me medicine before they kill me, so I don't feel it. So that's actually good stuff. But the guy told me to follow him. And I'm like, I'm scared. Like I didn't decide to run away or do something because I was like, I'm gonna die. So let me just see what this motherfucker gonna do to me. So he took me to the like next to the pharmacy. There's a small door, a red small door, and we open it, and there's a long hallway. Have you seen the movie Taken? It's exactly like that. Like a small red door where there's a hallway, and it's really dark in the hallway, and then there's a light because the area is open, like so the sun could come after the long hallway. And there they were people that literally are sick, like people are dying, and everyone was staring at me. Everyone was like this non-African guy walking. Oh my god, this is good meat for them. Or I don't know what the fuck we were thinking. So, and everyone was like staring at me. People were like shaking. People were like, oh my god, and I was scared to death. So we go after this like open area. We go to another small hallway where there are people sitting on the ground, and everyone is just staring at me. And I was scared to death. There's a door. We open the door. There's a guy sitting on the desk with a needle. At the moment where I opened the door, he was checking the injection and the needle. Where how they check it, like they check the injection and a little injection would go out of the needle. It was that moment when I opened the door, and I was like, oh my god, this is like the last thing I will see in my life. I'm gonna die right now. So I look around the room and I saw a bed, and I saw our bus driver in that bed, and I was like, hey, Tony, Tony, are you okay? And he looked at me and he's like, yeah, yeah, I'm fine, and start shaking and like passed out. And I look around and I ask the guy who's in the desk, um, is he okay? And the guy in the desk, he said, yeah, yeah, he's okay. They are trying to do a test with him because he passed out, and apparently that guy on the desk was a doctor. And I didn't know that. I thought he'd gonna kill me, but apparently he was a doctor. So he asked me if the guy. He asked me like, what happened to Tony today? I was like, no, he was all fine. Like nothing happened to him all day. We were just driving, and everything was fine. Like he was okay. And he was like, didn't anything strange happen today? I was like, no, yeah, like nothing strange, but he was like filling up water from the dumpsters and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, it's malaria. And I was like, okay, so can he drive us later today? He was like, no, he can't drive tonight. And I was relieved because I know that there was a doctor and that they're not killing me. But I still had another problem. How are we going to Nairobi to get to fly the next day to the U.S.? So I go back with that asshole with the two teeth, and he took me back to the bus. I saw my Brazilian friend in the bus cutting his nails. And I was so pissed at him. I was like, you fucking asshole. Like, I was about to die. I was thinking, this is like, I'm gonna die. And you were cutting your nails? I was like, oh, I don't know. So they drive on the other side of the road. So he told me, oh, can you drive on the other side of the road? We're going back to the restaurant. I was like, no, I've never done it. But he's like, can you try? I was like, yeah, I could try it. So they drive like crazy, like maniacs there in Kenya. So, but I took the car on the side of the road, and I drove to the restaurant. Went to the restaurant, told everyone the story. Here's what's going on. Here what happened. Here what like the situation. We need to do something. All the girls were start crying and blah blah blah. Like, you fucking assholes! Like, come on, we need to put all this together. We need to do something. So I called the company. The company sent us another driver, and it was a hassle, and it took us like forever to get to Nairobi, the capital. We were supposed to arrive there at like 1 or 2 p.m. We arrived at 11 p.m. It took us 3 buses to get our shit to get to the final destination. It was insane, but like we did it, and it was good. We arrived safely, but after that moment, I think something like I appreciate life more, and I think it's a small accident that happened, but like it reminds me of how life is short and how you should enjoy every moment of it. And I don't know, it's like it was such an emotional day for me that day to have a moment where I thought I will die. And just be grateful of like I'm still alive, and life is good, and life is beautiful as always. And it's like it's crazy. So that's the story of how was I kidnapped. And I'm sorry it took me like about a month to send you that story, but I was really busy with a lot of shit. So I just want to tell you I miss you guys, and I can't wait to see you again. And thanks for putting that group all together, because it's amazing to just talk to you guys and feel reconnected with you. So this is Hamad again from Chicago, USA. It was really great meeting and talking to all of you, and I will hopefully see you again. Bye.